This should be interesting. Okay, so I just had a conversation I had two conversations, and this is very fascinating. I'm getting my car fixed at Stiver Subaru, and I don't have my fancy phone holder, so I'm leaning this up against my Banjo case, trying to get it the right distance, the right angle. So let's tilt this down just a little bit. Okay, so long story short, I'll be turning 70 in a couple weeks, and I just had two conversations with guys that are either 70 or about to be 72. And they're asking, well, how do you learn to play banjo? And the answer is very simple. You repeat things until you establish, they call it muscle memory, but you get the sound in your head very clearly and you transfer it to your fingers. Okay, so when your mind tells you to play the third string open with the index finger, that's what you do. If you're going to play a forward roll, you play it over and over until when you tell your hands to play those notes, that your fingers actually do that. God, that seems pretty simple. What normally happens? What normally happens is people will hear a song and they'll hear the melody, and they'll try to play the melody note. So they'll hear that in their head. With a circle. Okay? And they'll try to somehow it sounds so they're playing kind of sounds like that as they speed up, and it's also inconsistent in that you're not playing it the exact same way each time. So when you memorize something as a beginner, you have to play it exactly the same way each time, and you have to learn each measure, and you have to drill each measure. So if I'm playing Will the Circle, okay, and that's the first measure, you have to play that over and over until it becomes so automatic you don't even think about it. I should tab these out before I do it, but so let's say that's the next part. Okay, so you play the first measure. Okay, make sure you got that. So you get measure 1 perfect, measure 2 perfect, then you put them together, then you add measure 3, and so on and so forth. And the significance of this is if you're playing it perfectly slow and you go to play it fast, if what's ever in your head is absolutely crystal clear, you'll be able to speed up very easily. Whereas if it's more like it's not going to happen. So I hopefully that illustrates something. At the car lot. In fact, here we go. See the car lot? See the cars? There the cars are. This is Stiver's Subaru in Decatur, Georgia. Actually, pretty good place. Gave me a good discount. Get my service here.